Top 10 Most Beautiful but Weirdest Flowers. Number 10. Bleeding Heart Flowers. Bleeding heart is a beautiful but strange-looking flower. This flower gets its name from its shape, which is like a heart in appearance, and the leaves of this flower has a nectar-like shape hanging at the end, which shows the star of a drop of blood. The petals of this flower are usually red or pink. These flowers are found in many parts of the world, especially in Siberia, North China, Korea and Japan. The length of this flower is 120 centimeters, and the width is 45 centimeters. Despite being beautiful in appearance, this flower is poisonous. Due to this flower, many people get skin diseases. Despite its name, bleeding the heart isn't really a very good symbol of love, as it often symbolizes tragedy or love failure. Number 9. Parrot Flower. The parrot flower, or Cleanthus sylvestris, is a beautiful but unusual flower. This flower, Impatiens citacina, is a wonderful plant of the balsam family. The parrot flower is known for its beauty and is found in Southeast Asia. It was initially said that the images of this flower were created digitally, but it is now accepted that it actually exists. The parrot flower is one of the rare flowers not grown in the home garden. It can be found mainly in the tropical forests of Thailand. The flowers are large and bright red, and they have a long curved beak that resembles a parrot's beak. This flower blooms only for a few weeks around October to November every year. Is prohibited. Number 8. Ballerina Orchid. Calodenia melanima, commonly known as the ballerina orchid, is a species of orchid endemic to the southwest of Western Australia. This flower is also known as butterfly orchid because of its shape. These flowers can grow up to 3 feet tall and have small, rounded petals that are pink, purple, or white in color. They grow singly or in groups. Seeing it from the front, it seems that a ballerina dancer is dancing. 3 types of colors are seen in this. Also, there is maroon color marking. There is also a mixture of 3 colors on the leaves. But in the area where they are born, rabbits and kangaroos are dangerous for these flowers. They eat it. That's why this ballerina orchid is not often seen. These flowers bloom from August to September. Number 7. Duck Orchid. Calliana is also commonly known as duck orchid. This is because when looking at its label, it looks like a duck is flying and its wings are raised upwards. This flower is red-brown in color. In rare cases it is green in color with dark spots on the top. It is also a type of regional flower, found in Australia's Queensland, South Australia and Tasmania. This orchid was featured on an Australian postage stamp in 1986. The flower typically grows to be 200 to 400 millimeters, or 8 to 20 inches, before the well-known Scottish botanist, Robert Brown, treated it as a separate and distinct species. It was first recorded in 1810. The duck orchid is a must-see for any flower lover. Number 6. Snapdragon and its skull. Did you know that some flowers look like a horror movie? Take snapdragon, for example. This flower resembles a human skull. Antirrhinum is a very interesting flower found in rocky areas of Europe, America and North Africa, which is called dragon flower or snapdragon. When this flower grows, its leaves make a dragon-like shape. Once the leaves of the flowers fall, then they start looking like a skeleton. Ancient people believed that this flower has divine power. Therefore, it was used for cultural and religious functions. Another myth about this flower is that snapdragon flowers bestow lifelong beauty and youthfulness to any woman who consumes them. Number 5. Dove Orchid or Holy Ghost Orchid. Peristeria is a type of orchid flower, which commonly grows in South America, Panama, Trinidad and Costa Rica. It is a rare and beautiful species of the Orchidaceae family. It is known as dove orchid, or Holy Ghost orchid. When you look inside the flower you can see the shape of a dove bird. It is the national flower of Panama. Flower petals are fragrant, white and waxy in nature. It is made of white, blue and pink colors. Peristeria can usually be found growing near the edge of hardwood forests. Along with being beautiful, this flower gives peace to the mind. Apart from being one of the strangest flowers, it is also one of the most beautiful. Number 4. Naked Man Orchid. The naked man orchid is often referred to as Orchis italica. As its name suggests, it grows extensively in Italy and the countries around the Mediterranean. It is also cultivated. It is commonly called the naked man orchid, because the petals of this interesting flower make such a shape that a naked man is standing. This flower is made up of a mixture of pink, purple and white, and they are all in dense clusters. The naked man orchid grows up to 50 centimeters in height and has a rosette of distinctive wavy margin leaves at the base of the plant. The leaves are sometimes brown. There are 3 or 4 small leaves covering the stem. The flowers are in dense clusters and are usually light to dark pink in color. These odd-shaped flowers make this plant quite popular. Number 3. Monkey orchid. Monkey orchid is also called the Dracula simia. It is also called monkey like Dracula. This is a very rare species of orchid. It is found in the southeastern parts of Ecuador and the cloud forests of Peru. Orchid is called so because if you look carefully at this flower, you will see the shape of a monkey in the center of the flower. Especially like a baboon monkey. The smell of ripe oranges comes from this flower. Monkey orchid grows up to 15 to 30 centimeters tall. It has 4 to 6 pale green to white basal leaves with many smaller leaves attached to the upper stem. Each inflorescence has 15 to 55 flowers. Monkey orchids mainly grow in grasslands, shrublands, garrigues and open woodlands on limestone soils. Monkey face orchids require cool temperatures and partial shade. They require more attention when grown in captivity. Number 2. Hooker's lips. This flower is also called hooker's lip or kissing lip plant. However, its scientific name is Psychotria elata. It is found in the tropical rainforests of Central and Southern Africa. Its petals are dark red in color. Seeing them, it seems that a woman has been decorated in the forest by applying lipstick on her lips. Actually, there are more than 2,000 species of Psychotria flowers, which look like hot lips in appearance. It is a plant of tropical rain regions of America, which grows in very few places. This is a unique plant, in which strange types of flowers grow and in appearance they are like the lips of a woman. It is very difficult to grow these plants and its cultivation is possible only in many adverse conditions. However, due to deforestation and climate change, this plant is slowly disappearing. So now it needs to be preserved, else it may get lost after a few days. Number 1. Swaddled babies. Angloa uniflora is a beautiful orchid commonly known as swaddled babies. The most amazing feature of the plant is its flowers which look exactly like a sleeping baby. Usually this flower is produced in the Colombian Andes. Its length is 24 feet. After seeing them, if you break it even by mistake, then you will be very sad. They are large, have a good aroma, are white in color. They bloom only in spring and summer. The flowers are milk white in color, and soft as cotton to the touch. The plant grows from 45 centimeters to 60 centimeters tall, and is one of the largest orchid species in the world. Seeing this flower, it seems that a child is smiling wrapped inside the cloth. Each flower blooms from a single stem from the base of the pseudobulb. Well, that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like the video, subscribe the channel.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.